Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome you to the $25 Legacy. It's our pre-launch presentation. The $25 Legacy platform is a system designed to create rapid retirement income. It is the brainchild of Ramon Escalera and San Warren Nix, who actually saw a need and created a program designed for the average person to win. Our mission is to become the leading provider of sustainable, rapid retirement income, and not just nationally, but internationally, globally, if you will. Our company strives to support the improvement of our members' lives by making positive differences in their business, professional, economic, and personal well-being. Our leadership combines over 30 years of experience in network marketing strategies. We offer programs, coaching, and tools that are economical, efficient, and durable. And right now, as Ray suggested to you and I, we're in pre-launch. And it's just a matter of 30 days, give or take, when the $25 Legacy program will go into launch mode. And believe me, you want to be totally prepared to be blown away and to make some incredible amounts of money. Now, right now, as we take a look at the economy, and we're speaking of it globally, it's in crisis. We have people who are in financial straits in North America, South America, Europe, Asia, you name it, across the globe. They're experiencing financial crises. And as we take a look at the financial preparation for those who reside here in the United States, we sort of see that it's dismal. We note that even though Americans are starting 2016 with more job security, many have gotten maybe a 3% raise. What we find most often is that Americans are still theoretically only one missed paycheck away from the street. As a matter of fact, in a recent survey by Bankrate, which is a personal finance website, and the Princeton Survey Research Associates International, approximately 63% of Americans have no emergency savings with things such as a $1,000 emergency room visit or a $500 car repair. And when asked in the survey what they would do when faced with an emergency, how they would actually raise money, these are the responses. 23% said that they would reduce spending elsewhere. They named such things as reducing the times that they would go out to have a meal, also cutting out the cable bill, for example, or they said they would no longer go in the mornings to get coffee at the local Starbucks. We had 15% that said that they would borrow money from family or their friends. And a whopping 15% said they would use credit cards to bridge the gap. Now, we know that saving money is tough, and it's tough for many of us. However, it is especially tough, it is especially difficult for millennials, or what we deem now or have dubbed the Generation Y, those who were born between the years of 1977 to 1994. Millennials are, according to a Pew Research study, quote, the first in modern era to have higher levels of student loan debt, poverty and unemployment, and lower levels of wealth and personal income than any other generation of the same stage. What we find about these millennials is that they have an average college debt of around $33,000, and 40% of millennials are unemployed workers. They are unemployed, they are underemployed, and they are in desperate financial straits. But here's the rub. The research suggests that a majority of Americans aren't saving money at all. And that's just not the young ones, but the older ones, the middle-aged ones, the entirely young are not saving money at all for retirement. According to a recent congressional study, a testimony, as a matter of fact, 45% of Americans have saved exactly nothing, zero, zip, nada, towards their retirements. I was looking at an article just this morning, and it indicated that it's anywhere between 40 and 45% of Americans who have nothing towards their retirement. And approximately 4 in 10 baby boomers have nothing saved for their retirement. 36% of boomers plan to rely on Social Security as their primary source of income. In a recent study from the Transamerica Center for Retirement Studies, it noted that the most commonly given answer from baby boomers as to where the majority of their income in retirement would come, they responded, 36% of them, that it was Social Security. Now, this was closely followed by 34% who said they would have retirement accounts or savings, and 12% that mentioned company-funded pensions. Now, here's the really disconcerting and disturbing situation for the Social Security Administration. The Social Security income is only designed to replace about 40% of a worker's salary. It was never meant to be a primary source of income. Now, here at the very bottom of the slide, I've given you for your own personal edification the average Social Security benefit, which right now is $1,346, and that is for a single person. For a couple, the Social Security benefit is $2,212. And for women, we need to know that women will face even greater challenges than men. First of all, they live longer and they make less money. A report was released on Tuesday from the National Institute on Retirement, and it indicated that women have substantially less income in retirement than do men. For women ages 65 and older, their income is generally 25% lower than that of men. And as men and women age, the gap even widens further, 44% by the age 80. And as a result, what we find in the study is that women are 80% more likely than men to be impoverished at age 65 or older. And additionally, women 75 to 79 are 3 times more likely to fall below the poverty level than men in the same age group. Now, these bits of information are probably a little alarming and disheartening for many. And then we talk about what are the solutions that are there for people wherein we have 40% of working households with members aged 25 to 64 who have no retirement savings at all. Adam Bergman, a contributor to Forbes magazine and a tax partner with the IRA Financial Group, wrote an article, and therein he said this: with so many Americans not saving for retirement, it is crucial that Congress and all government agencies look for, he called it, creative ways to help encourage more Americans to participate in retirement plans and to save for retirement. Now, really what the thrust of his whole article was that employers need now to provide a source of education or instruction for employees so that they can know about the importance of a 401k plan or a 403b plan. Now, this is fine and dandy given the situation that most people are living from paycheck to paycheck. And what I want to share with you is this: Ramon Escalera and San Warren Nix indeed came up with a creative idea, and that is the $25 legacy, a creative idea to help people move towards rapid retirement income, and not just in these United States of America, but rather across the globe. Let me talk to you now about our $25 legacy program. With the program, you will have 3 forced fill matrices working in union. unison. Each one of them will be unlocked by you. Now, I encourage you to pay attention to these three words, unlocked by you. I will explain and clarify what that means as we go further in our discussion. But with the $25 legacy program, all you really need are 2 personal referrals, and that will put you in profit immediately. You will actually start earning your very first day a $15 residual on your very first referral. Now, I don't know about you, but we seem to think that that is unheard of in the network marketing world. With a $25 legacy, ideally, and here's the key word, ideally, all you need are 3 business partners to sign up under you. And what you want to do is to help them to get 3 business partners of their own, and you're done. So we're talking about 3 plus 3 plus 3, which will give you 9. And then you want to duplicate. That duplication process, simply put, is your business partners and their signups will duplicate the process that you have begun. We think that that is a workable solution here. Let's talk about the matrices in particular. There are 3 different matrices inside of the $25 legacy platform. There is a 3x3 that has 39 total positions, a 5x3 that has 155 total positions, and a 10x3, which has 1,110 total positions. Now let's look at each one in its turn. The 3x3 matrix starting cost is $25 a month. What does that mean, Patricia? There is a $25 monthly subscription for this particular matrix. Each position in the 3x3 will pay you $5 monthly. On level 1, there are 3 positions. On level 2, 9 positions. Level 3, there are 27 positions. The chart over here further clarifies what that payment looks like. On level 1, where there are 3 people, there's $5 for every person who lands into your structure, whether you refer the person or whether someone on your team refers that person. 3 times 5 is 15. On the second level, you have 9 persons in this structure. 9 times 5 is 45. On our third level, there are 27 people, which will give you $135. The total earned here potentially is $195. Now here's a plus sign here, and your question might be, what exactly does that represent, Patricia? Let's talk about it in terms of a $25 monthly subscription. For every personal referral that you bring into the matrix, the 3x3, you will receive $10 monthly. It is a $10 residual income. It can in fact be an unlimited referral income amount. We think this is a phenomenal situation here that's included in our 3x3. So again, every time they pay their $25 monthly subscription, if you have personally referred that person, you will be getting $10 monthly. Let's move on to the second matrix, which is the 5x3. The starting cost here is $65 from profit, you all, not from out of your pocket. So specifically, in that 3x3 matrix, once you get to $65 in profit, you can unlock this 5x3 matrix. Remember the expression, unlocked by you. So you unlock this matrix once you get in profit, $65, and each one of these positions will pay you $15. On level 1, you have 5 people or positions. 5 times 15 is $75. Level 2, they're 25, which will give you $375. On the third level, where there are 125 persons or positions, the potential amount is $1,875. Total earned here, $2,325 monthly. And let's not forget the plus sign here, where you would be getting that residual income, $10 monthly. When we come to our third matrix, it's the 10 by 3 matrix. The starting cost is $100 from profit. Guys and dolls, we don't have to dig into our purses. We don't have to go into our wallets. It comes directly out of profit. So as soon as you have $100 in profit in that 5 by 3, you unlock matrix here, the 10 by 3. Level 1, you have 10 people and you will be paid $30 each and every month. 10 times 30, $300. Second level, we've got 100 positions, which would get you potentially $3,000. Level 3, there's 1,000 positions, $30,000. Total potential earnings in this matrix, $33,300, plus, of course, the monies that you will be receiving from your personal referrals who have paid their subscription for the month. That having been said, I have presented to you the 3 dynamic matrices, and I know you're probably sitting there and saying, my goodness, there's a lot of money to be made in these 3 matrices. And not only that, it sounds mathematically correct, and it sounds exciting enough, but I'm just wondering, is this thing really legal? And I want you all to know that the owners of the company thought it through well. We are perfectly within the guidelines because they are providing us with 3 amazing products. So you've got your 3 dynamic matrices and 3 amazing products. You are going to be blown away by what you hear next. We have our first matrix. Well, let's see. The first matrix product is the social auto poster. Now, as soon as you pay your $25 subscription fee, you get your social auto poster. You'll save over $500 a year with this particular product. You will be able to post unlimited scheduled profiles and fan pages. Any trending content will go on automation. We like to say on this side that you can simply set it and forget it. There's a scheduler, you all, that will allow you to post to up to 4 major social sites. They are Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. There's a visual composer that's built within our platform. You can start posting high definition photos with your content right inside any photo that you can find online. There's also the ability for you to post content with just a few clicks of your mouse. Here we're talking about real-time trending content. The click of the mouse and you will have it posted on any one of those social sites. Now, if you are a business person and you're looking to brand yourself and you're using Facebook, Twitter, or any of those social sites as a means of getting your information, your business out there, you want some feedback as to how well your campaigns are doing. And the beauty of this product is that you have got up to the minute statistics. You can find out how many likes you've gotten, how many retweets, any shares, the hashtags, the effectiveness of those hashtags, the times that you posted, the countries and the dates that you posted to. It's the whole 9 yards. And the beauty of this, with this kind of analytical information, you can go back and tweak any of the posts on any of those social sites that you have been, posting to. We think this social auto poster is the cat's meow. The second matrix is the personal webinar room. Now, as soon as you unlock that second matrix, you get your own personal webinar room. You're not going to believe this, but you have the opportunity to have unlimited viewers in your webinar room. You can upload PDF files PowerPoint files. You can do unlimited video conferencing. If you want to conduct a poll to find out what your viewership is thinking about an idea or proposal that you have, you can get on the spot polls done, like just at the drop of the hat, so to speak. Over here, you've got your chat rooms. You've got a public chat room where everybody can see what your viewers have posted. But if anybody on the platforms decides that they want to give a private inbox, they have the ability to do that as well. If you look over here on the far left-hand side, you have the ability in your personal webinar room to do screen sharing. There's also the recording. You can record your webinars for posterity or to share with your viewership, those people who weren't able to get on the call. You can have unlimited attendees. We think this is fantabulous. And guess what? If you're not camera shy, you also have the ability to have webcam sharing. We think this is the product that will take your business to the next level. We next have on the third matrix, when you unlock it, you will have access to a personal, your very own personal cPanel. Now, I don't know about you, but this in itself is worth the $25 subscription and anything that might come thereafter. Here you can start building blogs, you can manage domains, you can even host for your team. There is so much that you can do with this cPanel. In fact, the sky is in fact the limit. As a matter of fact, the sky is not the limit. Let's talk about a summary of those three amazing products for all of your businesses so that you can take your businesses to the next level of entrepreneurship. We have our auto scheduler where you have 4 major social sites that you can post to. Believe it or not, you can schedule your post years in advance. You've got your webinar room where you can schedule unlimited meetings. You can create training classes, do one-on-one presentations. And the beauty of this is you can do it at your own leisure. You can do it on the fly if you like. You've got the cPanel with unlimited hosting. You've got unlimited domains. You can have unlimited blogs, websites. We think that these 3 products are simply amazing. They are phenomenal. I really don't have words to express how excited I am that people who are joining us will be able to have access to these products along with those dynamic matrices. Our $25 legacy has those 3 matrices, those products. That 3/4 fill matrix will create phenomenal wealth for many, maybe little for some, but it depends on the way in which you're going to have, the system work for you and you work it. But I want to ask you just a few questions here. What would you do if your passive income exceeded your expenses? What exactly would you do? I want to know, what would you do? What causes would you donate to? Where would you live? In the mountains, on the beach, maybe on your private yacht? Or maybe you might get that dream house that you had wanted for so many years, envisioned it with a 2-car garage, a nicely manicured landscape there, and the white picket fence. Or maybe this might have been your dream house, or even this one. I might ask you, where would you travel? Because you would have a passport that could take you to the world, out and travel anywhere that you might go. Maybe Acapulco or the Caribbean seas where you could kind of snorkel or fish or, swim with the fishes, if you will. Or maybe have a bottle of chilled champagne and share it with your significant other in the Cayman Islands at sunset. Maybe you might want to go to Italy or to France, or I like to joke and say, maybe you might want to find out if London Bridge really did fall down. The point here is this could be your scrapbook. Pictures of places that you have traveled here, there, and everywhere. Let me ask you this. What could you provide for your children and for your grandchildren? Maybe college educations, if you will, better schools in a different a different school district, maybe a different zip code, or maybe it might be that part-time job that you could get rid of. Simply put, you could get rid of it, come home, spend some quality time with your children, with your family. Who would you help? Your mom, your family, your wife, your husband, or maybe your community? How many lives could you change if you were financially free? How big can you dream? We believe that with the $25 legacy platform, you can dream big. We have, and we know that you have the power to change your situation. With the $25 legacy, you have 3 force field matrices that are designed to create wealth. We want you to start on your path to rapid retirement. We invite you to bring along your team if you have a team, or your family, your friends, your neighbors, your associates, and build together. Zig Ziglar perhaps said it best, and I know many of you have heard it. He said, you can have everything in life that you want if you just give enough other people what they want. And we believe with our force field matrices, you will be able to do just that. We invite you to get in position during our pre-launch, get in position before the masses do. That having been said, I want to thank you for attending our $25 legacy presentation. We want you to get back to the person who invited you to our webinar, share with them your enthusiasm, share with them the fact that you are ready to start your way to rapid retirement. Thank you very much.